Hey, it worked. Hello, welcome to Now Kiss. The game where I get mad and yell at a screen a lot. Way too early on a Friday morning, and I know you're thinking, gosh, Kathleen, it's 9:30. It's like, well, I am a dangerous person, and I am a night owl, and I go to bed at like 2 a.m. Because it's the only time I can get any work done. So I work between the hours of like 9 and 2. So close to the end, Kathleen, you can do it. Yes, I hope so. So how is everybody doing this morning? I'm kind of like, I've had like a vaguely irritating couple days. The headlights in my car just suddenly stopped working, but not the running lights or the high beams. So that was exciting and probably expensive. It's at the dealership right now, or not at the dealership because I don't have that kind of money. It's at BCAA, they're very nice, and they're trying to figure out what the heck the problem is because I can't really drive it on the darkest night of the year. It's the winter solstice today. If that's your jam, hooray! If you don't give a crap, we'll keep continuing to do that because it doesn't really affect you in any way, but it's the darkest, longest night of the year. Light a candle, have a dance party, whatever you need to do to get through the sads. So, the sun is dead, long live the sun. Yes, it's technically the first day of winter, and days are getting longer, starting tomorrow. Thank Christ. So, yeah. Let's see. Hey! And we've got some subs that I'll clear out from last time. Time to think... if your high beams work, but your main lights don't, you can just run with your high beams. They won't be super bright because half the bulbs are not working. They're aimed higher, though, and they're gonna go into people's cars and blind them. So I think I need to get some... I need to have working headlights. That's I don't know, just being a stickler for safety. I want some working headlights, so that's my surprise Christmas present, is car repairs. My car's a lemon and I hate it. But speaking of things I hate, let's resume Ozmafia, because apparently I'm very close to the end. It's better than getting negged by the scarecrow. 1 second. I need to go get a tissue. I'll be right back. Okay, the chair. Alright, good stall for time, Kathleen. I have a Christmassy game if this takes a lot, if I have extra time left over, but I might just finish this. We'll see how long it takes. Because apparently I'm only 4 weeks off, but I feel like it's actually, like, a week is a lot of reading. Hey, G-Dwarf just subscribed for 56 months in a row, saying, last subscription of the year for me, thanks to you and all of Lure for a wonderful year of streams that helped during the dark times. Here's to many more years of cheer and fun. Thank you so much, G-Dwarf. I'm so glad that we are able to... and Kaizo Man 2 has subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much for the subscription. I thank you so much. We do appreciate that that we can help you in dark times, whether that just be a reduction in sunlight due to the movement of the Earth through space and its relative position vis-a-vis the sun, or stuff that's going on in your life. I'm glad that we can be there for you. Oh yeah. No, cut down on the reading if we all agree the Scarecrow doesn't get any more lines. I mean, I've got to read it because some people, like, just have this, like, some people have said that they have this open in another tab and, like, can't always, like, read the dialogue, so I've got to sort of skim it, at least. Like, I can render it as, yeah, bullshit, 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 but it needs to, sometimes it needs to be, read out. Let's see. Your New Year's resolution should be to play good dating sims next year. Everyone loves breaking resolutions. I played a lot of good dating sims this year, but I also, like a fool, kept playing otome games from Japan. So, I think that was my mistake. Alright. Hi, Dered. No, you're not too late. I've just been screwing around. This is the end of our adventures with Jenny. I wonder what business Mr. Karamiya has to take care of. What's her name? It's a little dumber. Ugh, beats me. There's no reason I would know. Axel just gets Edith Slump's voice, and I feel that's appropriate. Although Edith Slump is a very passionate person. She just talks like that. You can find out once we get to the meeting.
Well, of course.
That's her voice. Warm afternoon rays of light fell from the sky. Ah! Ah! Light! Solid light! It has become solid as it impaling us. Ah! That's a weird sentence. Jenny and Axel were making their way down the main street towards the tower as Karamia had called for them. Oh, maybe we're gonna resolve this tower thing. Oh.
What's wrong, Axel?
Axel didn't respond. Instead, he crouched down where he stood. He picked up a piece of paper off the ground and stood back up. Do good Otome games exist? I don't know, Anime Kitty 93. I haven't played a lot, to be fair. But this one was highly rated and is so problematic and so miserable and filled with so many things that I really feel the need to correct because they are unhealthy and rotten and mean-spirited. Like, not just the negging, just the portrayal of women in general, the generalized sexualization, the not so subtle undercurrent that you have to be beautiful to be useful. Like, there's a lot, that only thinness is desire. Like, it's just, wonderful. Would Hatoful Boyfriend be an Otome game? No, Hatoful Boyfriend is, I feel like, a parody of Otome games, and it's very different. Alright. Oh, the best Otome game I've come across revolved around a group of YouTuber. The Figment, or anyone. If you have a suggestion for a good game, you can email me at kathleen@loadingreadyrun.com, and I don't guarantee I will play all the games that you suggest to me, just because, like, dating games tend to be pretty long. But I will read all your emails, and I will file them, and I will look at them later. Like, I've got lots of suggestions for stuff, but, it just takes a really long time to get through the backlog. But if anyone wants to suggest me anything, even if it's weird and short and arty, like if it's just like date these parallelograms, I don't know. So anyhow, send them to me because I love that kind of weird shit. Props if it's an indie game or if it's got queer content, because we the straights have a lot. I think we can share. All right. I want Battle Lesbians to be a game. I wanted Battle Lesbians to be a game too. I thought I'd like Space Lesbians a lot more, but I did not like the gaming or the writing in that game at all. Alright, anyhow.
What's going on?
It's trash. I wonder who threw it away. He said, tossing it into a nearby garbage can. I know about the weapon dating game. It's not out yet. Arcade Spirits comes out in February. We gotta do some of the, we gotta do other games until then.
There was even a garbage can right there. I mean, maybe they meant to throw it away and it like flew back out. They're in a hurry, or they weren't really paying attention and they didn't notice. Sometimes that happens. They gotta throw away a tissue and a gust of wind picks it up and then like my snot rags on the ground. That sucks. Yeah, I can't imagine someone would pollute their own territory. It's garbage. Are you something of a neat freak, Axel? I mean, you prefer things to be clean, right?
Isn't clean better than dirty?
Yeah?
So in other words, yes.
Huh. Oh, I get it!
No.
Don't say no before you even hear what I'm going to say.
Well, I'm just telling you ahead of time. Your conjecture is wrong. Try me.
How should I say this now?
Maybe Axel's Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I guess I was just wondering if you like picking up trash, Axel. Because, you do spend a lot of time with me, but I'm cheating!
No. Oh no, Stormshot14 says I just looked up the best Otome games and one of the top games is Ozmafia, and now I'm done looking. How, you want to hear my Andre Broder? I don't think I could do a good Captain Holt voice. I was just watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine last night, so maybe I can. I'm catching up. Ha.
What? Why are you sighing?
Never mind. Let's get going. Mr. Karamiya is waiting for us. Yeah, I can do like the tone of his voice, but I can't actually make it sound like Andre Broder, so I think I'm just going to keep reading as Edith Slump. I'm not a very good voice actor. That's why I invite people like Jacob on this show. I'm not a man of unlimited cajoling. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. God, why is there not a Brooklyn Nine-Nine dating sim? Huh. Signorina, Axel, over here.
Mr. Karamia and...
Ugh.
Good afternoon. Please don't just stand there and stare at me. It's creepy. What a surprise! I wasn't expecting to find you here too, Mr. Kyrie.
Oh, did I forget to mention it?
Karamia, were you just trying to exclude me? You're the absolute worst. I've misjudged you. I thought I was the absolute worst, but here we are.
Yeah. Oh, of course not. I just forgot to tell the Signorina. Huh.
Wow, you...
Like, whoa, you two must be thirsty. Order whatever you like. It's on me.
Wow, thank you so much. You know, since you invited me out here. I'll have a double cappuccino.
What? You can get your own damn drink.
A festival hosted by Familia Oz? Indeed, it's a fair bit smaller in scale than the beauty pageant, but an event is an event.
Ugh.
Familia Oz is hosting it? I want to help.
Jenny. Grazie. I really appreciate it. Are you sure she's not part of our familia? Well, she can help with the festival at least. I mean, we really need her help this time anyway. Regardless, thank you, Signorina.
After consulting with Karamia, we've decided to incorporate your perspective into the festival this time. It won't be nearly as misogynistic, but it will still be fairly misogynistic.
That's why we called you out here, Signorina.
My perspective? Are you sure? Alright, well, I'm about 5'6", so I'd say it's just a little bit off from head on. A little lower. So you're gonna wanna, like, lower the angle on the head of the tripod to dip the camera down a little bit. There.
What a strange thing to say. You're a woman, aren't you, Miss Jenny?
Well, of course, but it feels like a really big responsibility to give you an opinion.
It's just a festival. You don't need strength for it. All you have to do is tell us what you'd want to do. Axel opened his mouth slightly, but stopped before he said anything else. What? Underneath the gaze of everyone else, Axel closed his mouth and hung his head instead of continuing.
What's wrong, Axel?
I'm not a woman.
Well, that much is obvious.
So that means my opinion shouldn't be reflected in the festival. Static display, subscribe for 3 months in a row, saying now with 30% less misogyny.
Oh, did you have an idea for the festival, Axel?
Axel looked at Jenny and nodded. Oh, it's not like I was saying that the Signorina was the only one who could give suggestions. It's rare to hear you speak up like this. Why don't you tell us what you're thinking? With a tentative nod, Axel put his hands on the table as if bracing himself. I think we should have a chocolate river.
A river?
Of chocolate? Step 1. We set up a full path full of hot chocolate that runs straight throughout our territory.
Okay.
Step 2. People dip items in the river and eat them. I think it would be tasty. I can just imagine so much stuff falling into this filthy chocolate river. Oh, so you want to have a big chocolate fondue event that runs throughout our whole territory. Exactly. Rejected without question.
Rejected without question.
But why?
Not only is it far too grand in scope, I can't even begin to understand what you find entertaining about it. If you absolutely must do it, set it all up in your own room and enjoy it by yourself. That is all.
Ugh.
If we can't do it for the festival, let's do it at the mansion.
At the mansion?
Yeah, I'm sure if we did it in the yard. No. Mr. Kyrie. If you do it out in the yard, you'll attract ants, and following the ants will be even larger animals. I can't allow it.
Oh, I did kind of want a river full of ants. So we can't. Oh, come on, Kyrie. Cut them some slack. Don't crush their spirits. Jenny, Axel, I think a chocolate river might be a bit overkill, but... How about I buy you a chocolate fondue set? You'll have to make do with that. Yes, sir, I will.
Isn't that wonderful, Axel? You can dip whatever you want in molten chocolate now.
Ah, Mr. Karamia is such a nice person. Uh-oh. This is some sort of person saying, I found you, Oz. I don't know who this could be, but I guess the plot's kicking off again. Is this, what's his face? The person who's trying to kill us? Yes. A cool voice cut into the conversation. When Jenny turned around, Caesar was standing there behind them. Karamia let out a frustrated sigh and waved his hands as if that would somehow shoo him away. Ugh, go home, Wolfgang. Do you think Wolfgang's a pun? Probably not. Do you really think anyone's stupid enough to go home just because you tell them to?
If no such person exists already, you're certainly the leading candidate to take that spot, aren't you?
Well, we're busy preparing for the festival. We don't have time to play with you. Hey, Cavalry Wolfpack! Just subscribed for 14 months in a row. I like how you show up when the rest of your Wolfpack shows up. Festival?
Yeah, Familia Oz will be hosting a festival next week. Why I would tell you this is beyond even me.
Ugh. Jenny, that's not information you should be giving to Caesar.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's not like you could unsay it.
Well, Karamia, aren't you the one who spilled the beans about the festival first?
I guess. Next week, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because of that, we don't have time to deal with you now.
I had to feel it. No, I knew it wasn't today. I just came to see what you're up to see your faces contorted in fear. Huh. Like I will make you mine next week, pray. Cry and wail all you like. It won't do you any good.
Ha! Fear me! Well, I'm a little afraid. Don't worry.
What, you?
Underestimate me all you like. I'll be the one laughing in the end. Farewell, fools! That person who saunters into enemy territory alone and unguarded to have a little chat is the bigger fool, if you ask me.
Yeah, seriously, he's quite the odd one.
Isn't that why he's living out in the forest after all?
Alright. There's only one choice. Hey, Jenny.
Yeah? What is it, Miss Pashat?
Oh, come on.
Where?
That's not important right now. Just come with me. Coggy9 subscribed for 9 months in a row. What is this game and why is it the way that it is? This is Ozmafia, and it's a Japanese otome game, which is like a dating game aimed at women, and it's just wretched and problematic. But I'm here anyhow, because why not? I do like this game is how swiftly it deflates budget Sephiroth's menace. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
Good. Now let's go.
Okay. Guess I'll find out where we're going once we get there.
Meow. Pachette shuffled back and forth in the patient's chair, her expression painfully nervous. Jenny stood next to her, watching Pachette and Robin Hood's exchange.
Oh, she hates shots, huh?
The hair on her ears and tail stood on end as Robin Hood grabbed her arm.
Just hang in there a little longer, Miss Pachette. You can do it.
Yes, I know. This is a trial I must endure. Trial? It's just a shot. You're blowing away out of proportion. Just shut up! It's incomparable to being cut down with a sword. I know. This isn't even a scratch by comparison. Now, let me see your arm. Jenny!
Yeah?
Give him your arm instead.
What?
You should take the shot for me. Look, that's not gonna work. It'll be over before you know it. Now hurry up. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh wait, excuse me, doctor. The medicals. Wait, why are there so many people here?
Axel!
Jenny, what's wrong? Are you hurt? Are you still dumb?
No, I'm just here for a moral support.
Moral support? Does that mean Hachette is the injured party? No, I'm not wounded. I just... I'm trying to give her her immunization booster, but Hachette has an aversion to needles, so it's been kind of troublesome. Needles. You're scared of them too. What? What? I'm not scared. It's just that getting pricked is unpleasant. No, you are scared.
I'm not scared. Well,
hi, Beige. There, done.
What? How dare you, Robin Hood?
Axel, you're a real lifesaver. Thanks, bud. Huh? I didn't do anything. Noj Livik says some people find problematic things entertaining when fictionalized. That doesn't mean they condone said problematic thing or that they're a bad person. They just have different tastes. I mean, that's true to an extent. Like, get your rocks off to whatever porn you want, I suppose, as long as everybody involved is a willing participant. But my concern with stuff like this is that teenage girls and people who don't have as much experience with dating and relationships are going to internalize the kind of treatment in this game and think that's appropriate for the real world, where it's really not. I just think that there's a lot of problematic, shitty stuff in the world, and we don't also need to see it in medium that we are using to escape and fantasize and enjoy. I'm not particularly interested in seeing the garbage that I see in real life repeated in a fictionalized setting that's supposed to be entertaining. This is supposed to be a sweet, light, romantic game, right? Aimed at women. It's not supposed to be like, hey, here's a well thought out explanation and exploration of some problematic concepts and how they play out in real life and relationships, right? Yeah. So that's my issue here. This is not the kind of game that's trying to explore interesting things in real life and fictionalize them and work through them. This is supposed to be light, and it just, I think it just reflects back and normalizes those very problematic and shitty behaviors. Yeah, people can do shitty things if the tech shows it as shitty. It's not great if if it shows it as 100% fine, says Sarah Cernday. Very good. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's one of the things I liked about Lady Killer in a Bind's explicit call-out at the start of the game, even if the game itself wasn't my thing, says Wicker Knight. I actually didn't see any of the sex scenes in Lady Killer in a Bind, because I only played it on stream, and I thought it was great. Honestly, BDSM is not my jam, but I thought the game itself was very well written and very interesting. So, anyhow. Hey, Stella Pacifica subscribed for 44 months in a row saying, I come back from a morning meeting and Kathleen is dissecting problematic dating sims. I know I love you guys for a reason. Also, cheers. Thank you, Stella Pacifica. It's lovely to see you return. Alright. Malcontents several tears, says Shirtle. Anyhow, that's, you don't have to agree with why I'm mad at this game. If you can enjoy it and look past it, that's great. But I have some issues with it, and I would like to avoid games with these issues in the future unless they are exploring them for the reason of saying these are issues that can affect people and are... Treating people like garbage isn't okay, right? You know? So I'm not particularly interested in playing games that treat it as though that's a normal, healthy thing to do and that you should just accept it. Anyhow, were you waiting long?
Oh no, I just got here. I'm sorry for making you accompany me today, of all days.
I'm accompanying you precisely because it's today of all days. There will be more people around because of the festival. I have to remain focused on keeping you safe.
Oh, Mr. Caesar did say he'd be showing up, and he did say he'd kill me. Thank you. I feel much safer knowing you'll be with me, Axel.
You're welcome. I like how the game is like, you should date Axel. And I'm like, Axel is really the best of my choices, honestly. So at least I can get behind that. Hey, Signorina. Axel, you enjoying yourselves?
Mr. Karamia! Mr. Kyrie, you piece of shit.
We were just about to take a look around.
Really now? Well, please go on ahead. Kyrie smiled and opened his arms wide before Axel and Jenny. He had a candy sitting in each palm. What? Gifts. Today's the day of the festival. It's special. I think you're hiding something. Hiding something? Well, naturally. The ingredients are written on the underside of the wrapper. I didn't mean it like that.
Jenny's afraid of your little gift.
Afraid of it, my. I'm quite upset she thinks that way about me. My feelings are hurt. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's Kyrie's own fault for how he spends his time.
Why, I never. I'm the most virtuous person in this entire town.
I think you have that backwards. No, he really does.
Yeah. Well, I guess everyone seems to be in agreement that I'm a real piece of work.
Yeah, I gave Kyrie the candy he's holding. I assure you that it's safe.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
How you wound me with your quick change of heart.
So there you are, my prey.
Oh no, Mr. Caesar, what a surprise that you said you would get me today, the day that I am out at the festival that I told you about, because I am not very bright and have no sense of self-preservation.
How punctual. You certainly are earnest.
Ah, he's an imbecile. An earnest person wouldn't be brandishing a sword in town like that.
Well, I guess you have a bit of a point. Cha-ching! That's probably not intentional. Stand back, Jenny.
Okay.
Have her stand back all you like. I'm still taking her. I announced my intentions earlier. I demand a duel.
A duel?
Yes, a duel. If I win, you will give her to me. If I lose, I'll withdraw.
I'd appreciate a lot more if you killed yourself out of embarrassment instead.
Don't tell people to kill themselves. Christ. What do we do, Kyrie?
Well, why not take him up on it? It might be a nice spectacle for the festival.
You sure have some nerve. I'll accept your challenge.
Axel!
You stay here, okay? Don't move. A fight with an underling? How boring. Well, if you're so bored, why don't you just go home? Oh, does that mean you're turning over my prey? No. Well, I guess I'll just have to make do with you. That's a translation error. Christ. That's a reading error. Ah! In a way, this reminds me of the first time we fought. You mean in that alley? Oh yes, that was it. You resisted a bit, but in the end it amounted to nothing. So have you gotten any stronger since then? How about you find out with that sword of yours? Why not just shoot Caesar? I think I would just shoot him while he was doing this duel. It's not very honorable, but we're supposed to be mafiosos.
No, maybe it isn't Miss Jenny.
Mr. Kyrie! Axel! It was just another day with people going about their business along the main street. Jenny's hair flew about as she turned to face Kyrie and Axel. Kyrie stood rather pointedly unburdened next to Axel, who was carrying a large bag.
What are you doing here? Are you lost?
So I guess we won with no resolution. I guess they're going to explain it via flashback in this scene.
Oh no, just taking a walk. What about you two?
I guess if we'd been pursuing Caesar's arc, we might have seen a different scene there, maybe? Like, this seems like it's a break point for narrative. It was my guess.
Shopping.
Oh, really? You look like you're getting along well. We are absolutely not.
Indeed, please don't say such disturbing things. Oh, sorry. But if you're shopping together...
I'm only carrying his things because I'm his subordinate.
Like he said, Axel is just acting as my cart.
Why couldn't I have just brought one of these instead? Or why couldn't you have just brought one of those instead?
Because I don't want to. I don't care to dirty my own hands. I hate the thought of pushing a cart. I know. Why don't you walk with me if you have nothing better to do, Miss Jenny? Are you sure? Of course. If nothing else, you'll certainly make for some more stimulating conversation than Axel. Well, since we're all here, why don't we take the opportunity for the three of us to have a chat? I can't just ignore Axel and hang out with you, you piece of shit.
Oh, Jenny.
What is this opportunity you speak of? I can't even begin to understand what you're talking about. But if that is what you desire, so be it.
Oh, wait.
Isn't this?
Their walk ended in Familia Boots territory. Jenny had frozen her tracks, but Kyra walked right by her without a trace of concern and went inside.
The meeting room. It's been quite a while since I last came here with you. Oh, it really has. Maybe I should say something like, it really takes me back. The first time she'd been brought here was right after she'd woken up in town. Back then, she'd hardly known left from right when she'd been presented to the mafiosi. She touched the table, remembering how nervous she was. Now, she got her left and right like at least 80% of the time. No, you're back. Miss Pachette.
Huh. It's odd to see you here, Kyrie.
Well, there's a time for everything.
Pachette repeated the last few words of Kyrie's response to herself before looking over Jenny. So you've dragged Jenny along with you.
Indeed, we just thought we'd swing by while we were out shopping. Oh, can you at least phrase it the other way around? This is an important meeting.
Excuse me.
Aren't these meetings just for going on at length about things that are already settled? I don't find such matters particularly important.
Oh, but it is! This is the biggest festival of the year. Jenny, I'm sorry, but would you mind stepping out of the room?
Oh, Mr. Kyrie. My apologies, but this cat-eared young lady, as Karamia calls her, is rather stubborn. Axel, could you go with Jenny?
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder what they're talking about in there. Maybe the festival that they said that they were going to talk about. But who knows? It's one of those unknowable problems that could never be solved by mere human brain.
Curious?
Yeah, a little. Oh, but you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
It's not a big deal. I agree with Kyrie. I don't really think this meeting is particularly important. They're discussing the festival, like they said that they were doing.
Festival? Didn't we just have that? Wasn't there like a big fight scene that didn't get resolved or talked about? That's kind of a big deal, a threat on my life.
That was a festival hosted by Familia Oz. This one is a big yearly event held by all the Familiae together. It's called the Meteor Shower Gathering. On the night of the festival, the sky is full of shooting stars. Oh, it's the Perseids.
Wow, shooting stars, that must be pretty.
As long as it's not cloudy.
Does it ever get cloudy?
Of course. It's not like it's always been clear, but even so, to the best of my knowledge, there's never been a year where we couldn't see the shooting stars. I'm sure we will be able to see them.
Oh, I can't wait. But I feel like all these festivals are going to make my head spin.
Well, you'll just have to take care not to get too dizzy.
I will. The Mafia family must get along pretty well if they're hosting a festival together, right?
Ugh. Please don't say such distasteful things. Kyrie came out of Familia Boots Castle with soft footsteps. It just doesn't feel right unless everyone's not getting along, he smirked.
Mr. Kyrie.
Over already? Yeah, what a droll meeting. Not that there's really such a thing as a meeting that isn't a little droll in the first place. Hi, game. Figure life out. Oh, did that happen last week?
Yeah, Axel was carrying Mr. Kyrie's things. Axel has it really tough.
It's not just Axel. It's not just Axel. He's made me carry his stuff or run errands for him plenty of times. No one in Familia Oz can defy Lord Kyrie. He's such a princess.
Princess? Does that include you as well, Mr. Karamia?
Oh, sorry for answering a question with a question, but have you ever seen me successfully defy him?
Oh.
Never, right? There might be a couple of instances here and there, but if they exist, I can't remember them. How tragic the reality of dear Karamia's life is.
Oh, you're such a kind person, Mr. Karamia.
Yeah, also he doesn't really know what he's doing. I let him get away with doing whatever he wants like that because he's good at what he does. He really is a handful, in more ways than one. Did we just, like, skip my weekly hangout choice, I guess? Oh, God. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Oh, Signorina.
Hi, Miss Heidi.
My, I thought I saw some familiar faces in the middle of the street. So it was you two. I thought you were going to blow me off, but I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let you be. Well, we're very grateful for that.
Miss Heidi, did something nice happen to you?
Oh, now that you mention it, that must be it. I almost never see the Signorina in such high spirits. Have you heard? Well, you see, you know what is coming up. You know.
You know what?
It starts with an M and ends with an ing. You know what I'm talking about. Starts with an M and ends with an ing. Milking, mating, matsurying, mustardizing, marbling. Marbling! You found some nice steak.
Oh, the meteor shower gathering.
Bingo! You're pretty perspective for a little girl with a head injury. I just can't wait for the gathering. Oh, what are you gonna wish for? Spell.
Wish?
Not telling. Ugh, sneaky. Hey now, Signorina. Don't be so harsh. I'm sure she just doesn't know. You know about the meteor shower gathering, right, Signorina?
Yeah, it's a festival where you see a bunch of shooting stars. Right? Did people not tell me the whole thing? As usual? Like, some of this, I'm legitimately dumb, but you guys tend to leave out a lot of important information that usually puts me in a worse situation, just so you know.
Oh, you're not wrong about that, but the main event isn't really watching the stars. If you say that if you wish on a shooting star on the day of the festival, it'll come true.
Really?
Yeah, that said, I don't know if the wishes really come true, though. Young girls like the Signorina here are infatuated with stories like that, aren't they? Huh! Even if I'm infatuated with them, I know my wishes will come true.
What are you wishing for, Miss Heidi?
No, that's a good question coming from you, little girl. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'm not reading that. I'm wishing for... What's a good thing to wish for? I'm wishing for a Nintendo Switch. I'm really looking forward to the new Animal Crossing.
Wow, a Nintendo Switch!
Yeah, I'm really into Animal Crossing, and it's been a real fuck of a year. 2018 lasted approximately 3 trillion years, and I think Animal Crossing's the kind of game that'll let me chill out. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to a bunch of stuff that's coming out next year. What do you think the odds of Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming out are? Oh my god, you really are stupid, aren't you? They only announced that game 2 years ago. You know Atlus's production schedule. That game's not coming out till 2020, probably 2022. Let's be realistic here. And if my wish doesn't come true and I don't get a Nintendo Switch, I'm gonna order Peter to shoot all the stars out of the sky. Wow, those poor shooting stars. Someone get this lady a gift card to EB, Christ. J. Hell Honor says, don't worry, 2019 is waiting around the corner with a baseball bat and a grudge. I like that everybody's just like Jezebel, the blog, has been doing roundups of like 2018 stuff, and like the logo for it is just like a woman collapsed on the ground in exhaustion giving like a thumbs up. And it's just 2018, we made it. Thank you, Hot Leather Daddy. I don't even get to see the meteor shower gathering. This game sucks. I wanted to see meteor showers. Oh, I have some dirt on my face. It's probably eye makeup that didn't come quite off last night. So we're recording with panelists. Great. Game, you are skipping the plot again. This game is so lazy. We never found out what happened. I guess she's alive, so Caesar lost his fucking duel. Come on. Why do we have to see scenes of people getting, like, reluctant but then eventually having a shot, but we don't get to see the actual meteor shower gathering that you talked about for 2 months? Or for 2 dialogue weeks. And you don't get to see... Oh my god. Wait, they hype up a huge festival and we never actually see it? Imagine if Persona 5 did that. Miserable. I'm so angry.
Axel, what should I do next?
Put those items away.
Okay. That looks heavy. Need some help?
No, I'm good at carrying heavy things. So after this, can we play a Santa dating game? I did find a Santa dating game if we have enough time. But, like, I'm not going to start a game with, like, half an hour left in the stream. And I have a lot of talking to do about how much I hate this game. So who knows? I don't know how close we are to the end. Sorry for making you help out, Signorina.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just happy to be useful. But I'm kind of surprised that a don like Mr. Karamiya would be helping out with the cleaning, too.
It's not like it's a mafioso's job just to lounge around in his office. Having a don help out reduces our costs. If you're concerned about that, shouldn't you be helping, too?
Don't be ridiculous. You know I can't carry anything heavier than a machine gun.
They're quite heavy. You should at least be able to do some sweeping.
If you made me do that, I'd throw one of those festival pies at your face and then turn in my letter of resignation.
Kairi is a... It's just a little cleaning. I think you're overreacting.
Yeah, please help out, Mr. Kairi.
Well...
if you ask me sweetly, I might consider it. Sweetly? Yeah, like this, with both of your hands here. Okay. Then you should tilt your head a little. This is the right ankle. Okay, so you want me to be sexualized while I'm asking you. Oh, and your line is, pretty please, Master Kairi. Now you try. How about I tell you to go fuck yourself instead? How about you put your heart into it? How about you go fuck yourself and pick up a broom, you piece of shit? No. What? I asked you so nicely.
Oh, I told you, didn't I?
I told you, didn't I? I'd consider it. After careful consideration, my answer is no. Well, at least I asked you nicely.
Well...
I kept my end of the deal. I've got better things to do.
Cuddle Branch subscribed for 19 months in a row saying, may the next year be less full of rage than this one. Oh, I don't know about that. Can we give Kairi Sephiroth? I wish. Well, he really got you there, Signorina.
Yeah. Has Kyrie always been such a piece of shit?
Well, it took you long enough to figure that out. Do I just not get weekly hangouts anymore? Signorina, is there anything else that you need?
No, I'm fine. Although, are you sure you didn't buy too much chocolate, Mr. Karamia? Are you gonna bake something?
Oh, that'd be nice, but I'm pretty sure he'll eat it all up before I get any.
He? Oh, this is the chocolate fondue thing you mentioned a couple weeks ago. You bought it for Axel.
Sure did. I think it'll cheer him up again.
Cheer him up? Was Axel mad at you?
Well, I didn't really think it was a big deal. I was a little hungry, so I ate one of his cookies. He got so mad, I almost thought he'd been possessed or something.
Oh, possessed?
Yeah, he wasn't throwing a tantrum or anything. He just stared at me with glazed over eyes. And he wouldn't say a word. He wouldn't respond to anything I said to him.
Wow, that sounds pretty scary.
Right? So I thought I'd buy him some chocolate to cheer him up.
I hope it works.
Yeah, it better. It'd be troublesome if it doesn't. Hey! Hello, sir. Oh, I haven't heard from you in ages. Have you been well? Quite. And this young lady, she wouldn't happen to be your girlfriend, would she?
What?
Oh, no. Although I do care about her a great deal. She's just a guest we're taking care of at the estate. No, I must admit that I'm a bit disappointed. My, look at the time. I have stock to buy. Do find someone soon, sir. Yes, I will, sooner or later.
Me? Your girlfriend? Wow, that caught me by surprise.
Well, yeah, she's gotten to that age after all.
You've known her for a long time?
Oh, yeah, we go way back. I mean, I'm the one who named her after all.
Huh? You named her?
Yeah, there's a custom in this town to have the Mafia Dons name children. Well, I end up giving names to most of the kids in the Oz territory.
Oh, really? You look so close to her in age, though.
Well, for some reason, time doesn't flow at the same rate for us as it does for the townspeople. I'm sure I'm much older than you could possibly imagine, Signorina.
Wait, how old are you then?
I don't know. I stopped counting.
So, does that make you...
How did this never come up before, that there's some sort of magic immortality thing?
An old man, then.
Yeah, I guess that might be accurate, considering how many years I've been alive. You know, it kind of hurts when you put it so bluntly, though.
Oh. Sorry. Then I guess that makes you a dandy.
I'm not a dandy, that doesn't even make sense.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know what a dandy is. It's probably problematic knowing this game. I don't know what the context of dandy is in this game. It's probably terrible. It's an older term for a very fashion-conscious person. Oh, a dandy is a man who cares about his appearance and dresses up, usually. That's the least scary thing this game has said.
Hey, Mr. Kyrie, can I bother you for a moment?
A moment, huh? Will 10 seconds be sufficient?
I need a little more than that.
Then 1 minute.
I'm kidding. I was just about to take a break, so you may stay until I tire of your presence, or I neg you into giving up.
He got up from his desk and took a seat on the sofa. Turning towards where she stood in the doorway, he beckoned for her to take a seat. Sorry, just putting my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Now, what's the matter? Can I ask you about time?
Time? She nodded.
Mr. Karamia told me that time moves differently for you than it does for other people. I was wondering what he meant.
Karamia didn't explain it further.
No, he just told me that he was much older than I could imagine, and that was it.
You know what Dandy Geeks uses an example. I do, but I am not necessarily prepared to assume that this game is using a word in a nice and reasonable way, given its track record.
I see. It's just a fluffy, worthless explanation like that is just the sort of thing I should have expected from that idiot lion.
He crossed his legs and set his hands atop his knee.
Very well then, allow me to explain. The ruling class of this town, not limited to Familia Oz, do not age.
The ruling class?
Yes. In Familia Oz, that means me, Karamia, and Axel. And the others, it's people like Scarlet and Pachette. Dr. Robin Hood and Dorian Gray are also part of the ruling class.
God, we met Dorian Gray once.
We, the members of the ruling class, do not change no matter how much time passes, and we do not die.
That sounds like the worst kind of feudalism.
Well, why? A very good question. If I may reverse the question, why do people die?
Well...
You can't give a clear answer, can you? All I know is that the ruling class and the regular townspeople have different dispositions in that regard. The ruling class who live for ages protect the town, and the townspeople live out their lives under that protection. In return for that protection, the townspeople pay tax to the ruling class. This is how this place works. Does that make sense now?
I think so, but... So basically, you and the others are different from normal people, and that's why you like to try and kill each other for sport, because you're hoping, praying against all odds, that the sweet release of death will finally come to you.
Yep, that's how it works. Disturbing, huh?
Huh, I don't know. That's really dark, and you probably kill a lot of people who aren't immortal, which is super shitty. Also, you still look like a normal person. But... Mr. Kyra and the others aren't like normal people. Thank you, Robot Bones. I'm doing a lot of improvisational reading here. Just what is this ruling class, though? What about a proletariat that can rise up? What about seizing the means of production and passing them out to all, so that each lives according to their means, and not beyond and not below? What about radical redistribution of wealth? Kyrie had just explained the concept to her just the other day, but she couldn't accept it. How can they not age or die? To her, that they almost seemed like dolls. What's wrong? Going out? Axel! Oh, I guess Axel must be one of them too. Even if they look just like normal people, the truth was that they weren't. If you're going out, I'll go with you. Because those are the rules. Well, if you know that, it certainly makes things simpler. Oh, what an awful prison she's stuck in. Axel, why do you think time stops? Time stops? Oh, I'm Anime Kitty. I'm very close to the end. It's fine. I like, at this point, I'm just sort of curious to see what the fuck is going on. And then I'm going to bring up a wiki, and I'm going to read through some stuff, because I am too lazy to play this game again. But I do have some questions about the setting. Like, this is very interesting. Why did the game make me play through a lot of bullshit scenes about nothing, and crap that wasn't important or interesting? Why not this scene? My interest is piqued. Yeah, you're a member of the ruling class, aren't you, Axel? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Did Kyrie do something? No, Mr. Karamiya brought it up, actually. Mr. Kyrie just filled in some of the details. So time doesn't pass the same for you as it does for normal people, huh? He was quiet for a moment, but then he nodded. Does it make you sad? He gave her a somewhat dubious look. I don't understand why it would. Have you ever felt dissatisfied with the fact that you're human? You haven't, right? It's the same for us. The difference between the lives of the ruling class and those outside it didn't begin recently. If you asked me to feel some kind of sentiment about it, I don't think I could do it. Centuries of this stalemate have numbed me to anything.
Oh, I see. Although it doesn't seem normal to me, it's normal to Axel and the others, and if that's common knowledge to the people who live in this town, I guess I'll just have to get used to it to keep living here.
That's surprisingly pragmatic. Or you could overthrow the means of production, kill all these... Oh, I guess you can't kill them, but maybe imprison them in the tower. Maybe take down the tower. Maybe the tower is the course of this stagnant social society. No, Kathleen, it's just the option that avoids giving her agency.
Dinner!
Yeah, I think it's nice to go out once in a while. It's nothing special, really. Oh, that's right, Axel. Do you mind holding the fort? I'm going with you.
Now, please don't be silly.
I'm not in the mood to cook tonight. Let's go, Senorina.
Okay.
Oh, what? You're all back without the Senorina? She's probably still standing in front of the bread, confused because she can't decide what to eat. Well, if she can't decide, why not get it all? It's a buffet, after all.
Oh, perish the thought.
She's not an idiot with a stomach bigger than her head like you, Karamia. She could never finish all that food. Oh, I'm sorry for having a big appetite. Come to think of it, the four of us haven't eaten out like this in ages. We don't get opportunities like these very often.
True, unlike you two, I'm very busy.
Excuse me?
What's with that reaction?
Kairi, didn't you spend yesterday loafing around?
I was not loafing around. I was performing a job which just happened to be called taking a refreshing vacation. And to be honest with you, self-care is important. Not every day needs to be a work day.
What kind of job is... fuck it. Yes, that's fair. You do have to take a mental health day some days.
Axel, I appreciate that you understand that sometimes it's important to take a break, even if you feel bad about doing so, because at the same time, you can't be expected to work every single day without fail, and taking a rest is only natural and human, and we, some sort of immortal rich bourgeoisie class, still need to rest. I'll give you the general idea, but please don't ask for details. It's related to familiar secrets, so I'd rather not speak of them in public.
Whatever, I'm not interested in what you do with your private time, Kairi.
Oh, you're all talking about Kairi's private time. Sorry to keep you waiting. It took me forever to make a decision.
What about the bread?
Oh, I couldn't pick, and there are other things I wanted to eat, so I decided to drop it. But how did you know I was stuck on the bread?
Oh.
How did you know I was stuck on the bread?
Don't impersonate her. That's like real mean for some reason. Like that's like way beyond what you normally do. Like what the shit, man? How did you know it was stuck on the bread? You too, sir? Come on, don't join in. That's just rude. And you, don't laugh.
Sorry, Axel, I need to laugh because otherwise I take what Kairi has to say seriously. I really like it when things are like this. When they're making fun of me for no good reason and Axel's defending me and they're being mean to him because he's a reasonable person. Holy Christ.
Gentle and reliable Karamia. Clever and wicked Kairi. Honest and taciturn Axel.
Oh, I still don't get this not aging thing. Gosh, I wish you'd explore it in some way.
Even so, being with the three of them still made her happy.
I shouldn't let it bother me that they're not normal humans.
It was simply another thing that made them unique. She thought that it didn't seem so scary to think of it that way. Oh no, come on! That's important! It's so interesting!
I don't really know what's going to happen in their future, but when I turn into a withered old crone and die, they'll still be young and hot, so that'll give me something to look forward to, I guess. She would simply enjoy the time. Oh, Melanie, I'm glad that this game is making you feel something different. Come on. Some points of the world building here are very salvageable. For example, I would love a game about overthrowing the immortal bourgeoisie. Me too, Stella Pacifica. Mr. Karamiya, are you in? I really want someone to give a shit. Like, that's what I'm like, after we're done this, I'm gonna take a break, get some coffee for my throat, because Kyrie's new voice is a little hard on me. Not like I can't do it for 2 hours hard, but, you know, Jacob drinks tea when he does voices. And then we're gonna read the wiki and figure out what the fuck is going on. Because I've been avoiding spoilers on this game, because for some reason I think if I knew what was happening, I would have zero reason to want to play it. And I showed up last week and I was like in a bad mood when I got here because I was so not looking forward to playing this game. And I was just like, meh. When Jacob came in, I felt very bad, and I apologized afterward. I'm like, I'm very sorry that I was so cranky when we got here. I just really don't like this game and wasn't excited to play it, but then I played it with you and it made me feel better. So, you know, if you do something like you're cranky and rude to somebody, not because of something they did, just because you're feeling bad and sometimes you can't help it, you know, just apologize and own that behavior. And generally people who are reasonable will be like, that's cool, I respect it. Everyone's got feelings sometimes. G-Dwarf. I think the three biggest pain points for me are Jenny's lack of agency, or Kyrie's whole thing, and the fat jokes. Cut out those and like 80% of the problems would be gone. Yeah, we just need two new main characters and some better writing. So that's probably only 40 to 80% of the dialogue in this game, and it would be fine. Mr. Karamiya, are you in? There is a plot, I think, to the number 2. I think there's a plot to this game. It's just buried under layers of bullshit. I mean, the plot's probably, like, paper thin and, like, very reasonably explained once it gets there, but I'm very curious. Yeah, come in. Excuse me. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Yeah, well, take a seat. Okay. He tidied up the documents on his desk and got up. Oh man, Stella Pacifica says, working title, Seize, the Means of Production. It's an economy simulator based on socialism and fishing minigames. I feel like I want to make it a dating minigame where you have to date a variety of cute revolutionaries. You can also date the bourgeoisie, but it turns out they're jerks, and then they don't do anything nice for you in the end. So it's just a route where they throw you in prison. My 2019 project is probably to try and actually make the legally distinct ice hockey dating mascot game a reality, because I want that to happen. That was a Desert Bus fever dream. Anyhow, he sat down on the couch across from Jenny. Let me preface this by saying you don't need to answer right away. I want you to keep that in mind. Okay. What could this be about? His unusually serious gaze sent a chill down her spine. She waited patiently for him to continue, feeling tension build in her body. Jenny, would you join our familia? Huh? I'm saying I want you to become a part of Familia Oz, even if you're okay with it. If you're okay with it. This isn't just coming from me. Even Kyrie approves. Me? Join the Oz Familia? It probably doesn't seem like a huge deal since you're practically one of us already, but we're not a family until we're bound by oath. To us, you're nothing more than a house guest, Signorina. We can't continue to treat someone outside the Familia this way. So you're saying I'm a burden? No, not at all. There are more than a few people here opposed to the idea of letting an outsider stay here indefinitely. Outsider. Like I said earlier, you don't have to give me your answer right away.
But I'd prefer you not take too long, both for your sake and my own. Hey, Isher234 just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Me, a part of Familia Oz.
That was one thing she wasn't unsure about. Ever since she'd woken up in this town, they had all been so kind to her. Joining their familia didn't seem all that strange to her, considering how much she owed them. In fact, it might be a very good thing. But still...
Is this really the right decision?
She glanced at the mirror on her dresser. The Jenny in the mirror had a gloomy expression on her face.
Jenny.
She tried to say her own name, her own alias.
Just who am I anyway? Why did I wake up in that alley? Why don't I have any memories? Why doesn't anyone know me? These are like serious questions that I probably should have addressed earlier in the game. Oh, I do want to know though.
She wanted to join Familia Oz once she'd found out everything about herself. But she couldn't muster the resolve to go through with it, not with those things still up in the air like they were.
I'll have to find out. I've been working so hard for my future. But I have to face my past self too.
Oh, everyone's very happy the plots finally decided to show up. That's not a new setting, we've been there before. A way to restore memories?
Yeah, I figured that if anyone has an answer, it's probably you, Dr. Crow.
I've been asked to do a lot of unreasonable things in my line of work. Reanimate the dead, move penises around from one dead body to another, build an undead hunky boyfriend. But today Yvonne presented me with an unusually tough question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jenny, do you remember anything from before you lost your memories?
No, nothing.
Oh, well, that was quick. If my memory serves, you had collapsed in a back alley, correct?
Yeah, I met Mr. Caesar, who was trying to fucking kill me for some reason. That guy's super unreasonable. So then I got scared and ran away. Yeah, I distinctly remember everything after the point that Caesar said he would slit my throat, because that's a very intense thing to say to somebody when they first meet you. Like, oh my.
But before the death threat, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, then it appears there's nothing I can do for you right now. I can only cure illnesses. I can't produce something that never existed.
What do you mean, something that never existed? Am I this dumb because I'm some sort of homunculus that popped in fully formed? That's a whole lot of stuff to take in all at once. I'm gonna need to have a seat and maybe a strong drink. Jeez.
I just don't know. All I know is that you could have suffered no injury that could have caused you to lose your memories. You didn't even have a scratch on you when we first met. Judging from what you just told me, you must have been pretty healthy back then if you were able to run from Caesar. I can't be of more use than that. Your brain's just gotta heal on its own. Like, the brain's very mysterious. Even we, in this modern day and age, just don't know a whole lot about it.
Well, okay, thank you.
In search for fragments of her memory, she went out into the town.
I legitimately just don't get it.
Fun story. Brains don't really heal. I mean, if you get something like a concussion, your brain can recover eventually, but if you have like a traumatic brain injury, it might never recover. But sometimes they can sort of rewire themselves to work again in different ways. Brains are very adaptable, which is good. That whole thing about how your neurons die off and you never get any more is untrue. So, but she thoroughly inspected places both familiar and unfamiliar.
I really just can't remember a thing.
And amnesia apparently does tend to go away with time. It typically does.
Oh, this is the only place left. This was the place that Caesar had bared his sword. Oh, The spot where Axel had protected her and then gotten kidnapped. It was a place she had no good memories of. Wait, why am I reading this in Jenny's voice? A place she was always running away from in her mind. I've decided to face my fears. Oh, I should have been full screening this the whole time. Whoops. That was full screen. Sorry. She gulped and stepped into the darkness. Unlike the warm alley, this place was cold. The smell of mildew tickled her nose. Ugh. I know exactly what the smell of mildew is. The place where we filmed The Daily Drop was like this really dank basement that smelled like mildew. It's gross. The smell of mildew tickled her nose. The cold air seemed to caress her skin, creeping up around her ankles. Oh, I just hope I don't get attacked again. Eh? In the eerie silence, she could hear the echoes of her own footsteps. Okay, I think this is it. She stopped in her tracks and took a deep breath. She looked around, but... Hey, Manfred909 subscribed for 31 months in a row saying, "Morning, Kathleen." I can't remember anything. As hard as she tried, the only thing she could remember started from right after she'd woken up. She could remember everything clearly after that point, but nothing at all before it. It was almost as if she hadn't even existed prior to that moment. It's not like I could have just not existed, right? She looked down at the palms of her hands. She didn't even know how old she was. But at least in comparison to the other people in the town, she wasn't a child. If anything, she was a legal adult that could make dating and romance decisions. She must have lived at least a fair number of years, or at least that's how things should have been. I don't know a thing. I wonder why. No matter how many times the question came to mind, she couldn't come up with an answer. Consumed with worry, she sat down on the ground. Maybe if I reenact what happened when I woke up. She gulped and laid down on the ground. I'm pretty sure my head was about here, and I was facing this direction. She scooted around to adjust her position. I still can't remember anything. She sighed, unable to capture even a fragment of her lost memories. What are you doing laying on the ground? Huh? Oh, hi, Matt. Yes, I'm still playing this. Oh, I'm finishing up, though. We're finally getting to the mystery of what this girl's amnesia problem is, so that's something. Maybe Mr. Karamia. What are you doing? Is this some new spa trend? Well, I was trying to bring my memories back, I guess. Who told you that? Did Kyrie give you some weird ideas again? No, this was my own idea. I had an idea and it's bad, but I'm proud of it. Oh, well, did it work? Hell no. My ideas are bad because I'm really stupid. Like, I'm not so stupid I don't realize I'm stupid. Like, I realize when you're being mean to me because I'm dumb. So, like, cut that part out. But, like, I am not bright. But I'm proud of myself for my one idea. So I don't want to hear it. I'm not in the mood today. I'm a huge amnesiac and it's really cramping my style. Huh. I see. How'd you come up with it? He said, making fun of her dumbness again. No, seriously, don't laugh. Okay, seriously, laying down, curled up like a caterpillar? Ha ha ha, you're dumb. I said, like, fucking cut it out, my dude. Well, if it's not working, why don't you get it up? Why don't you get up already? Fine. She took his outstretched hand and let him pull her to his feet. Oh, now my clothes are all dirty. She looked up at him as he brushed the dirt and dust off herself. Mr. Karamia, why are you here? I just happened to notice you while I was out on a walk. When I saw you heading over here, I rushed after you. Rushed? Yeah, this alley's a dangerous place, you know that, right? A dangerous place? Yeah, this place is connected to the slums. People who live there seem to use it as a shortcut. Life doesn't hold as much value to those people. You'd be stripped of your possessions and killed. Yes, poor people are bad. Aren't you scared? Come on, let's leave this place immediately. Okay. Like, if these people can live forever, why do they live in such opulence while there's slums? Oh, that's the kind of place I woke up in. As they headed for the main street, she stopped in her tracks and turned around. Any townsperson could tell her about the city, and yet she still didn't know a thing about her own past. Why doesn't anyone assume she's from the slums? Maybe this is like a social commentary. It's like, hey, look, poor people are worthy of your love and affection, too. No. Nope. No answers here. Come on, eat up.
Ugh, disgusting dinner time again today.
Well then, don't eat it, you piece of shit.
I'm sitting down, so obviously I intend to eat.
Well, then I don't want to hear you whining. Hey, Mr. Caramia, can we begin eating? Oh, of course. Make sure you eat up too, Signorina. Thank you. Jenny. Huh? What's wrong? You have some paper caught in your hair. Paper?
Ah, please don't speak abruptly like that just to say something so droll.
Oh? I wasn't trying to make a joke. She really does have something in her hair. His cheeks reddened as he reached out towards her. See? Like Christ. Wow, you were right. Thanks. No problem. Oh, was that stuck to my head this whole time? Her eyes fell to the scrap of paper he'd placed on the table. I wonder if that got stuck in my hair when I lay down in that back alley.
But pray tell, why was such a thing stuck to your head in the first place?
Well, I was laying down in a dirty alley, so that might answer some of those questions. Caramia let out a little sigh and smiled when he saw how Jenny was reacting. Yes. Oh, yeah. This afternoon I just happened to be passing through a back alley when... Mr. Caramia, you're not going to tell him about that, are you? About what? What's wrong with telling him? There's nothing distasteful about it. It may not be distasteful, but it sure is embarrassing.
Oh, please, do tell me all about this embarrassing story starring Miss Jenny.
Oh, you're so mean, Mr. Kyrie.
The fact that you could be so open with your opinion is even better. I think the mean one is Axel here.
What?
It's rude to sit there looking like you want to hear more despite never opening your mouth, Mr. Robot.
Oh, how despicable, Axel. You too? Fine, I'll admit it. Please continue. Alright, I see. What is with it? Well, is it alright with you, Signorina? Well, I don't feel like I can exactly say no in this situation with all this peer pressure. Haha, true. When I was passing through the back alley, I found the Signorina collapsed on the ground. I was worried that she might be unwell, so I approached her, but I realized she was fine. Stella Pacifica, we spent 10 minutes on the she's got stuff in her hair, but not 1 second on the giant meteor shower wish ceremony thing? Yeah, I know. Oh my god. It's because she was sighing and mumbling to herself. Oh, I saw that. When I asked her why she was doing it, she told me it was an idea she'd come up with to try and restore her memories. Did Kyrie give you weird ideas again?
Hey now, why do you point the finger at me immediately?
Oh, Mr. Karamia said the same thing. I mean, it's not like something it's not like something he wouldn't do.
Fair point, I can't deny that. But whatever did give you the idea?
Well, I thought if I repeated what happened when I lost my memories, they might come back. I don't know exactly when I lost them, so I just tried to copy the way I was when I woke up. Didn't end up working, though. Of course it didn't. What kind of cure is that? What on earth are you doing?
Oh, a truly troubled girl she is.
What the fuck? Oh, they didn't all have to laugh at me. She sat down on her bed and hugged her pillow. Why are we recapping a thing that just happened? I don't know. So more people can pile in on her and insult her intelligence? In the end, I still didn't learn anything. I tried everything I could think of, but I still don't know anything at all. I've tried everything. Maybe I should just give up. It wasn't as if she lacked any lingering regrets, but there wasn't anything left for her to try. Even if I may not have a past, I do have a future. Maybe I will join Familia Oz. She returned. What was on the paper? Was it just like a cigarette package wrapper? Was it like a coded note? Come on. She returned to the mansion to inform Karamiya of her decision. Conveniently, he was right by the door as she entered. She approached him, happy that she didn't have to search for him in the halls. Hey, Mr. Karamiya. Oh, I'm sorry, Senorina. Can this wait? I'm a bit busy right now. Oh, okay. He slipped right past her as he apologized, leaving through the door she'd entered, vanishing into the night. Oh, it's almost midnight. What could he be doing so late? Jenny watched him as he left, thinking his behavior very odd. Yeah, I'm definitely only playing this game on stream today because I typically only do the stream for 2 hours because it's a bit hard on me to do all the talking. And I know I've been arguing a lot and being angry at the game, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to play anything else, unfortunately. But this is fine. We'll wrap this up as our Christmas present to ourselves of never having to play Ozmafia again. I didn't get the chance to tell Mr. Karamiya after all. Maybe being Jenny of Familia Oz sounds a little weird. I wonder if people from the other Familia will laugh at me the way that everybody in this one laughs at me constantly. Huh? Why am I here? She had just been told to stay away from this place, yet here she was again. She turned around to leave. Someone's collapsed over there. Locks of long golden hair caught what little light there was in the alleyway. It belonged to a large man laid out on the ground. Karmia's words came to her mind. You'll be stripped of your possessions and killed. A dead person? Jenny could only see the back of his head from where she was standing, so she couldn't see his face. Oh no, what do I do? Check on him. Duh, I have to check on him. Maybe it was just a coincidence of location and situation, but she couldn't help but see herself in the man. I can't just leave him there. She picked up a branch that happened to be lying near her and approached the man. With a final gulp, she crouched down and poked him with it. Are you okay? Huh? He didn't respond, but she could see that he was breathing a bit. Oh, that's good. It looks like he's alive. But I just can't leave him here. Maybe I should bring him back to the Oz estate. With that, she worked up her courage and grabbed his sleeve. He was too heavy for her to lift, so she just ended up dragging him haphazardly along the ground. Oh, I can't. I'll never make it back to the mansion like this. Holy crap, this guy's huge. Oh, I should get some help. Around here there should be... So! Why are you in such a hurry? I need your help with something. Whatever. My help? Sure. What do you need? Is he someone you know? No, he's a stranger, but I just can't leave him like this. I want to bring him back to the mansion, but I can't carry him by myself. Oh, I see. You came to me because you needed help carrying him. Yeah, as people in chat have pointed out, people weigh a lot, and if, people are, flopping, they're very unwieldy. Yeah, I'll grab his legs, so you... Oh, it's fine. I can manage him by myself. Really? Of course, despite how I might look, I'm quite confident in my physical strength. Not that I'm fond of resorting to violence. By mansion, you mean the Oz mansion, right? Yeah, I figured Mr. Karamiya might be able to do something. I think you might want to rethink that. Why? I mean, he's obviously not a townsperson. Are you sure you should be causing more trouble from the people who are kind enough to take you in? You might have a point, but I don't know where else to take him. Oh, I don't know. There's a church nearby, isn't there? Let's take him there first. Why not take him to the doctor's office? Christ. Yes, thank you. The whole chat. How about the doctor? It's shelter, and not many people stop by there, so we shouldn't be causing anyone trouble either. How about you take him to the church on the way to the doctor? Og, says Kavina. Hey, Jenny, you stay with him. I'm gonna go bring back some food. Okay, thanks. Nuh. Oh, it looks like he's waking up. Oh no, what should I say? She panicked, trying to make herself presentable. Why? Good morning. Whoa, who's this guy? Morning?
If I'm in a church, does that make you an angel? Angels are warm and gigantic. To think I've been touched by one. Who is this? What is going on? Why does he have an eye patch? Why is there a dangly on the eye patch? It's not even where his eye was. That's just distracting. You'd think that would irritate him. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm really tired right now. Please let me sleep a while longer. Just a little longer. Oh, sure. Good night. Yeah, later. His words trailed off and then his eyes were closed once again. Unable to say or do anything more, she simply continued to watch over him. Sudden plot continues to astonish everyone. I thought we were at the end of the game. What is this? Who is this? A little after that, the door to the church opened. Oh, sorry I took so long. I brought a bunch of stuff. I have food and blankets and... Why is your face all red? Did something happen while I was out? He woke up briefly like a few minutes ago. He called me an angel. It really surprised me. Then he fell back asleep again because he's had some sort of head injury. Huh. Huh. You, an angel? Are you sure he wasn't just trying to impress you? Did he say anything else? Like his name or anything? No, nothing. He just went right back to sleep. Like people with bad head injuries do. Should we wake him up again? Oh, well, that's too bad. Come on! Fucking stop flirting with having a plot, you piece of shit. Wow, I wonder if he ever woke up. She gently opened the unlocked door. The white light coming through the doorway pierced the shadowy interior. The blue-tinged light, you just said it was white. The light filtering through the stained glass of the windows filled the church interior with a mystical aura. She walked inside, the floorboards creaking under her feet. Oh, what a surprise. An angel using a door. Whoa! She jumped when someone called out to her. She timidly turned around to see a man standing behind her. That is a fucking deep V. That is the deepest V I have ever seen. That is a deep V worthy of Johnny Weir. I feel like if Johnny Weir saw this outfit, he'd be like, yes. That's not even a V, that's a canyon. H&M deepest V. Wow. He closed the door. She'd come through as he narrowed his eyes at her. Thank you, I always thought that angels came down from the sky, but I guess that's a bit too unreasonable. You can't exactly fly without wings. Did you take your halo off and forget it somewhere? Wow, you're laying it on a bit thick, my dude. We meet again, my lovely angel. I don't understand. I've been negged a lot, and I don't know how... Like, this is coming on a little too strong. As he started approaching her, her body immediately tensed up. Oh, scared are you? I mean you no harm. If memory serves, you're the girl who saved me, aren't you? I must thank you. He stopped in front of her and put his hand on her cheek. Whoa, boundaries, my dude, come on. You even dared to lay hands on me. You're quite magnanimous, even for an angel. What's an angel? They're creatures who appear to save you when you're on the verge of death. No, I guess it's just what most people say. If you really were on the verge of death, they'd probably just be annoyed. My name's Hamlin. What's yours, Fraulein? What, you don't trust me? Well, you really should have been on your guard sooner. At this range, you'd never be able to react in time. What could you even start to do by the time someone's this close? He shrugged and sat down in a nearby pew. Why is this man so creepy? No! Ew! 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 I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've been playing for an hour and a half. I don't even understand. I was excited. He kind of like, wow, I don't even know. Yeah, he's an edgelord, Cavaleth. Good call. Fuck. Christ. Now's your chance to leave. You should be glad that I'm a virtuous man. Huh? It's Jenny. My name, it's Jenny. Huh, what a strange name. I've never heard it before. Well, no, don't tell me. You shouldn't tell a man you've only just met everything about yourself, little Miss Angel. I'm fine, just knowing your name, Jenny. Should I not ask you about yourself, then? Me?
Yeah, you were passed out in the middle of an alleyway just like I was. Like you were? What on earth is that supposed to mean? She took a seat behind him. He turned back in his pew seat to face her, resting his elbow on the back of the pew. I was passed out like that too, just like you were. Like I was? Yeah, Mr. Hamlin, you were passed out in that back alley. Do you not remember? I don't know. My memory is rather hazy, but I have passed out from hunger many a time. I believe that's what happened to me this time. Oh, I was found the same way, but I don't have any memories. Memories? Yeah, even my name Jenny is just temporary. I have no idea what I've been doing up until now. I don't know anything. This is the worst game I've ever seen, and I've watched every watch and play. Yeah. Mr. Hamlin, do you have all your memories? Yeah, I do. I've got them all, even if I'd rather not. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. Really? I find myself quite jealous of you, actually. Losing your memories is like getting a do-over in life, isn't it? You don't owe anyone anything. You can just relax. That's not true at all. I still have some pressure to deal with. Mr. Karamiya told me I had to make my decision soon. Karamiya? Yeah, Familia Oz took me in. I'm just a freeloader, though. Oh. Oz. They aren't bad people. You lucked out. Yeah, they really are. Would you like to talk to Mr. Karamiya, Mr. Hamlin? Talk to him? Yeah, you don't want to just pass out like that again, do you? I'm sure Mr. Karamiya would do something to help you. I appreciate the thought, but I don't like owing people favors. You're an exception, though. Angel. Please don't mention me to anyone. Karamiya included. I'm very confused. I'm not so sure. And then what happens if I say okay? Why does that get me a happy beep? Oh, I wonder why he doesn't want me to say anything about him. She gave a little nod as she thought. Well, whatever. Okay, I won't say a word. Thank you. What a relief. You don't have a suspicious bone in your body, do you, Fraulein? Huh? No, I guess you might have one or two. You were frightened like a little animal when we met again. But there's not a trace of that now. Perhaps that's what curiosity does to a person. I would not describe this character as curious in the fucking slightest. He reached out and put a finger to her lips, and she said, well, back off, my dude. That's like my bubble of personal space, and I did not say that it was okay for you to be in there. Don't do that to me. I warned you not to tell a man you'd only just met everything about yourself, but those sweet lips of yours sure do like to... Oh, this is so gross. This is disgusting. She leaned back in her chair, pulling away from his finger. I know she doesn't drop her gaze to the floor meekly. She says, like, seriously, my dude, I'm gonna need you to back off. Huh. I thought we were in the same boat, but you're just being an asshole. So, I mean, like, at least I'm familiar with people who are treating me that way. I thought it was okay to talk to you because we were similar, and you told me about yourself without any reservation, Mr. Hamlin, but now you're just, like, doing some weird, creepy power play on me, and I'm not sure if you think this is, like, a pickup thing or not, but I think all the men in this town need to, like, get a grip. And so I thought, you know, since you're being so honest and you're, like, in a vulnerable situation, I would try to show you some empathy, and now you're just trying to skeeze me out because of it, and that's, like, not okay, my dude. You really are an angel. How kind you are. Oh, I'll stay here for a while. Please come see me again if you care to. Yeah, I don't think I will. Thanks. Can't wait to see you again. Oh, that's the Grimm's Dawn? Alright, I'm off. Oh! It's interminable! Ah!
Okay. I'm sorry. I need to get something to drink. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and we're gonna finish this game. We're gonna get through it today, and then I'm going to delete it from the computer. No, because we're so close to the end, apparently. Apparently there's only 4 more weeks left. So, let's save our fucking game. I'm just gonna go on a quick break. I'm gonna get myself some coffee. I'll be right back. I feel like we gotta be so close to the end. Christ. Oh my god. Oh, commercial. Hey everybody, I'm back. I've got some eggnog coffee. I'm very cold, so I closed the door to trap the heat in here. James and Beige are in the other room trying to get some work together. Hey, Dan Bjorn just subscribed for 27 months in a row. Sorry you subscribed while I was out on my break. I got some yummy eggnog coffee because I deserve it. I'm worth it. Okay. Let's get through this. This is the worst game I've ever played on this stream. Because it's interminable. And the game keeps teasing me with sort of tantalizing plot mysteries and then not resolving them. Nog coffee is great, good choice. I can't drink eggnog by itself. It's too thick and rich. That straight eggnog is disgusting, but eggnog and coffee is great because I like sweet coffee anyhow, so I just had some eggnog and it makes your coffee all sweet and milky and creamy and rich. You've never tried that, Aussie Rob? Oh, it's really good. Delicious. Oh, so you're going out again today, Signorina. Yep. Oh, you've been busy lately. Find something interesting in town? Well... Karamia, how low of you, trampling on a girl's privacy so thoughtlessly like that. Have you no sense of tact? So, what did you discover? Hey, contiguous kitty cat. I've been following Lur since my sophomore year of high school, and this year has seen me graduate from college. Wow. Lur has been an incredibly formative and important part of my life. Keep on making keep on making stuff, you wonderful magic Canadians. Thank you, contiguous kitty cat, and thank you for that 4-year subscription. I'm so glad we have you in our community, and I'm so happy that you're suffering through this with me. This is all the thing that happened to us together. Congratulations on graduating. Hey, you don't get to rebuke me and then ask the same question. It's fine for the consigliere to ask such questions. Your curiosity is full of ulterior motives. Is not the same thing. I don't have any motives, Signorina. It'll just be a pain if you let Kari keep you. Leave this to me. You get going. Are you sure? Yeah, judging from how you were acting, you're in a rush, right? Tell me about it when you feel like it. Oh, Manalishi, I hope things get better for you. I'm glad that you have had that realization, and I hope that will help you work towards a better future for you. It sounds like you are starting a difficult but ultimately wonderful journey. So, now now stake this foul thing's heart and end this. So! Oh, hi Jenny. We're gonna see him again. I got everything ready. Here, have meat this by the end of the day, and this should be okay for about 3 days, and this'll probably last a week. Getting food poisoning by mixing up the expiration dates can be really unpleasant, so don't forget, okay? I won't. I gotta do a different voice for So. Hey, Mr. Hamlin. Oh, Jenny, you're finally here. This church is so dreary without its angel. I've been waiting with bated breath. I'm sorry for being so late. Are you hungry? Here's food for today. And this... Ah, shit. Hold up. Well, the food is certainly tantalizing. I'd like you to change something for me. Is it that hard to keep your promise not to use such a formal mode of address with me? I asked you the 3rd time we met, remember? You already broke your promise. I'm so hurt. I'm so sorry. You're much taller than me, so it's just a force of habit. I refuse to forgive you. So feed me. This guy sucks. Feed you? Yes. Oh, gross! Ew! Ew! Ah! Yes, I want you to feed me like we're lovers, right up close to me.
Yeah, I don't think so, bub. That's not happening.
What's the problem? We're the only people in here. It's a secret spot. No one will come. Yikes on bikes. What a good phrase. Thank you. Thank you for giving me yikes on bikes, which I'm definitely going to use. Or do you just dislike the idea of doing something like that with me? If that's the issue, I'll give up. Oh my god. If I have to feed him to get the happy beep, this game sucks.
Like, dude, come on. That's like super gross.
Are you joking? I'm so angry.
Ah! 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 Ah!
The hell with a happy beep. I've got to be close to the end. Someone told me I was close to the end. Which ending is Kathleen doing now? I don't know. Someone last week was like, you've only got 4 more weeks left. I was like, okay, great. So I was like, I'll finish this game. And then I picked out another game because I thought this would take half an hour. And it just goes on and on and on. But I feel like I'm just very close. I don't think you're close to the end. Someone told me I was close to the end last week. Ah.
いや、なんでもない。料理の話はここで終わらせよう。
So we did all that.
せっかく女の子といるっていうのに、野郎の話なんて。
Is there a secret ending where you shoot all these dudes out in airlock? Oh my god.
街の話とか聞かせてくれよ。
Tell me something out about this. Tell me something else about this town. Actually, it doesn't even have to be about this town.
お嬢ちゃんの話を聞くの。
I like hearing you talk because I can keep you with me while I listen. I mean, is the point of this guide to make Kairi look better?
I need to get home.
待てよ、お嬢ちゃん。
What happened to me getting to, like, hang out with people I wanted to hang out with? What happened to clicking on boots? What happened to, like, all of my other options in this supposed dating game? What the fuck? I've just been on a linear path with no choice for, like, 2 hours now. It's just a visual novel. What happened to Pachette? Yes, exactly. Is this the you were indecisive punishment? I don't understand. You didn't get enough relationship points with anyone, basically? Oh. Oh, he tries to grab her arm as she leaves. That's not okay.
Nah.
So, what would you do if I asked you to stay?
I would really not stay, my dude.
だろうな。
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
I don't think you are.
But he did smile and let go. She clutched at where he'd been holding her and then hung her head. She was silent for a moment before she spoke again.
Why did you stop me?
Isn't it obvious I get lonely when you're not around? To be fair, this isn't the worst ending. I fucking hate games where you don't choose the same thing every time you miss out. That's not fun gameplay. Ah, it's so dreary to be in this church all alone. God doesn't exist. Wow! Big mood game! Holy shit! Wow. It's so dreary to be in this church all alone. All alone. God doesn't exist, so I have no one to talk to. It feels almost as if time comes to a standstill. Just waiting for you is so painful. Whether I see you or not depends entirely on you. I can't take any initiative. It's like I'm the protagonist in an Otome dating game!
Okay, that's a big mood. You could also just leave anytime you want. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Really?
Sure, I'll try to come as soon as I can.
Thank you. Even if you don't come, I appreciate the thought. It's been ages since I last knew someone like this. That's why I've become so dependent on you, Fraulein. What a pitiful way for a grown man to act. How tragic. Oh fuck, just check the guide. Yeah.
That's not true at all. Like, you could just leave. Also, anyone would feel lonely all alone if they hung out in an empty church all day and didn't try to talk to anybody, didn't try to leave, and didn't try to get food. How are you bathing? But why don't you want to leave?
Oh, I'm almost done?
Thank God.
Thank you.
Oh,
I can't just yet.
I see. Well, I think it'd be nice if we could leave this church together someday. It'd be nice to introduce you to Mr. Carr, me, and the others. I just know they'd like you.
Someday, perhaps. At least this game's given us lots of highlights.
Hey, Mr. Hamlin, don't you want to leave the church?
No, this place is comfortable. You bring me food?
Comfortable, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, the interior is almost painfully clean and it's almost too quiet. Well, there are a few things here and there, but that's it. I don't have a soft bed to sleep on either. When I sleep, it's on the floor in one of the pews.
Dude, like, why don't you leave? You're not a captive. The door is unlocked. Just go outside.
Yes, it's wonderful, but you come to see me, Jenny. Why would I ever want to abandon such a brave girl who keeps visiting? Oh my god. If only.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. If I know a girl is coming to see me, I can't just leave, right?
Just tell me where you're going. I could I've invited you to my house, which has things like sofas and toilets. Seriously, what are you doing about the number ones and number two situation in here?
Oh, nothing is binding me to this place but you, Jenny.
So, Mr. Hamlin, would you say that to just anyone?
Are you implying, like, I seem like the type who would? Have you ever seen me do that?
No, because I've never seen you leave this church. And, like, if you're agoraphobic, that's one thing, and I respect that, but I think you're just a freeloader.
Well, it's surprising. Well, what would you do if I were to do that?
Do what? Talk to some other girl? Sure, okay, I'm not your boss. You can do what you want. You can come and go. We have no bounds on our relationship. We haven't agreed that we're going steady. You're just like some weird guy who won't leave a church, and I feel obligated to keep talking to out of a misguided sense of, like, female, like, agreeability. I don't know, man. Fucking gender roles affect us all. Fucking smash the patriarchy so neither of us have to do this charade anymore, I guess.
Oh, are you sure you wouldn't be jealous?
No, I don't care. Talk to as many people as you want. I seriously encourage you to leave this church and get out and see sunlight and find a bathroom. Oh my god, someone's here. Jenny, come over here. It's like a public building, my dude. It's probably fine.
There's a hidden room under the floor where I've been pooping. Come, hurry.
Okay.
Wow, it's Tzinch has just subscribed for 13 months in a row.
Wow, it's pitch black. I can't see a thing. But I can certainly smell something.
Well, we did just enter a dark place after all. Don't worry, your eyes will get used to it.
A hidden room?
It's more of a storeroom for poop. Or maybe a cellar is more accurate. There used to be wine in here, but I drank it all.
Drank it? Was it yours, Mr. Hamlin?
I didn't have anything else to do when you're not here, Fraulein. I didn't have any other choice but to get smashed on church liquor, because I don't believe in God. Though it occurred to me while I was fishing around for things in here, this place is too tight to fit two people side by side. I think one of us has to sit on top of the other.
No! No! No, 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 no!
Well, not one of us. Obviously, you have to be on top.
No! No!
But you're the lighter. If I sat on you, I'd crush you.
How about nobody sits on anyone?
Oh, no!
Don't. She said don't do it! She said don't hug me! She said it! I didn't have to put the words in her mouth! She said no! I'm so proud of her! Sorry, It's like when you see, like, a bird, it's bonked its head, and, like, it's like, oh, this bird's definitely gonna die, but then it gets up and flutters its wings for a little bit. You're so proud. You're so proud. I'm so proud. Our idiot daughter is learning. I'm so happy that she said no. Oh, this is awful. I'm really about to skip through all this dialogue. Oh, maybe I'll get through to somebody else next. Okay. Somebody's walking above their heads. She could definitely sense the presence of another person. Their footsteps were near the church altar. She couldn't tell what they were doing, but she knew that she didn't want them near her. From the sound of those footsteps, it must be Dorian. You can tell? Yeah, that old man walks so slowly. Perhaps I should instead describe his gait as elegant. So Dorian is the supervisor of this church now. I guess that means the wine was him. We might be in trouble if he finds us. But you're the one who drank it. She's getting smarter. Hey now, are you gonna lay the blame on me and run away on your own? Yes! Whoa, no! No, 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 no! I'm just yelling and screaming and pounding the table. Wow, he kisses her without her consent. No, 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 no! Well, I guess Dorian finally left. Doesn't seem like he really messed with anything. I wonder what he came to do. Let's get out. Your hand, my lady. Why the long face? Are you claustrophobic? No, I'm really pissed off because that was gross, and I don't want to see you anymore. Scared of the dark? No! Then what's wrong? Why did you do that? Okay, like, she's been such a milquetoast, like, sap this whole time, and now she's angry and saying no? Yes! Like, I'm so conflicted because I'm so mad at the game, but suddenly she's just like, what the fuck, my dude? But actually, oh my god. Jenny, yes! Why did you do that? Do what? Well, you know, kiss me. No! Oh, the game is giving us hope. This won't end well, says Skylar Ringtail. I'm so upset. I'm so angry. Wow, it's been 3 days now and I haven't seen that piece of shit because absolutely fucking not. It's been 3 days since I stopped visiting Mr. Hamlin. Good for me! Pat on the back. Yes! He'd done that to her, and then she'd left, just like that. She didn't know how to face him. Never again! Maybe get some therapy. Oh, but no! No! No, 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 no! No! He can leave. He's got feet. He could raid more wine from the cellars. You could send So. Come on. No! 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 Oh, someone just left the church. So. Oh, Jenny, you came. I thought you'd gotten tired of taking care of him. Gotten tired of taking care of him? Yeah, that's a good read. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Did you come to see Mr. Hamlin? Yeah, I've been bringing him food in your place. He seemed lonely because you weren't coming to visit, but he seems fine. Oh, that's good. Thanks, So. Well, you're very welcome. Come on, hurry up and say hi. No! No! I'm really like... Could someone tell me exactly how many fucking scenes I have before the end? Because, like... Yeah.
次は不意打ちなんかしない。
Make up? No! There's nothing to make up. He's disgusting. He's awful. Oh, thank God. I never thought I'd be happy to see Caesar. Maybe Caesar will kill him. Okay. Please kill everyone in here. Oh, thank God. So the door to the church burst open as if to interrupt her, as just as she was about to capitulate to his unreasonable demands to supply him with affection because he felt entitled to it. Ah, so this is where you were. That's why I couldn't find you in the streets. Standing there with the light flooding in behind him was Caesar. His eyes peered through his fluttering silver locks as he made his way into the church's interior. Oh, Mr. Caesar! I found this place by tailing so. I'm not sure whether to thank him or punish him. Come now, my prey. Let me chew up your No. See, I'm like happy to see him because I think he might kill the other guy, but like that's gross. Go, Thrifty Sephiroth, go. In fairness, Caesar has only tried to kill us, not sexually assault, and he's been clear and upfront with his intention to kill us, so we know he's basically saying, hey, I'm gonna kill you now. And she's like, hey, yeah, maybe not. And then he's then very incompetent at it, so, you know, it's kind of... God, how bad is this game? This seems like a better dating option. Shit me. Fuck me. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Hamlin stood in front and stood up and moved in front of her as if to protect her. Good. He glanced back, although he remained watchful of Caesar. Who is this insane-looking man? A friend of yours, Jenny? No, he's been chasing me for ages, but he's bad at it. Oh, he's been following you around all this time. I guess you're a sinful angel, too. Oh, we just can't let that slide now, can we? What? Come at me, White Wolf. Catch us if you can. Don't fall, Fraulein. Okay? Okay, so they're running away from the church and Caesar. She could hear Caesar's angry shouts and footsteps behind them. The noise caused the crowd to stop and turn to look towards the commotion. Hamlin wove in between the townspeople, leading her towards the center of town. Oh, the tower? We'll figure out something now that we're here. Figure something out? Oh, you really did come back, huh, Hamlin? Pachette! Pachette stood in their way, preventing them from going any further. Behind her waited the members of the other familia. Hamlin looked them all over and snorted. Hi, Pachette. Your face is annoying as ever. How dare you say you show your face around here again? Well, it's the only face I've got. You'll just have to deal with it if you don't care for it. Oh, we knew that Hamlin was back. Our intelligence gathering abilities are quite proficient, after all. Ooh, so what should we do? Capture him? Yeah, letting a criminal go free would be damaging to public safety. Criminal? Oh, don't tell me you. Signorina! Oh, Signorina, have you been taken hostage? Hostage? My, I sure am popular no matter where I go. How utterly tragic. What? Hamlin pulled Jenny toward... Oh, they're actually showing us the ending. Hamlin pulled Jenny towards him and brought his face close to her ear. Looks like this is goodbye, Jenny. Huh? Thanks for everything. It was fun. Bye. With that, he pushed her away from him and fled. Wait, Hamlin! After him, Peter! Peter, along with Heidi's other underlings, gave chase. The members of the other familia followed, abandoning all pretense of restraint. Zale250 subscribed for 22 months in a row, saying, once I spent all night trying to work out which way the sun comes up. Then it dawned on me. Are you hurt, Signorina? Did he do anything to you? I'm fine. Oh, well, that's good. Why were you with? Taking the weak prisoner is a common tactic of a bad man. Axel, you can take the Signorina back to the estate. Kyrie, you look for Hamlin. I hate such annoyances, but I guess I have no choice in the matter. Please wait here. Absolutely do not leave the estate. What about you, Axel? I'm going to meet up with the Don and the others. I was asked to bring you home, and I did, so returning to the fray should be a non-issue.
The fray? You're gonna go fight?
I can't discount the possibility. We're up against a criminal.
Criminal? They said the same thing earlier, too. What crime did Mr. Hamlin commit?
Well, all that I can say is he did something very bad. He did something that never can or should be permitted. It's the Mafia's job to dispose of him. A guest like yourself need not take an interest in the situation. Please behave and wait until things settle down. Oh, we're so close.
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Hamlin is.
The inside of the church was silent. What little light there was filtered in through the glass. She let a little sigh when she noticed a figure in the darkness.
So you really were here.
He was sitting in the last row of seats, furthest from the altar.
Jenny, I'm at a loss. Why did I come back here? I made such a point to make a cool exit. It's such a waste if we see each other again.
Oh, Christ. Why does she like him?
So what's with that criminal thing?
Wow, that's exactly what I would say. I feel like this game, I feel like Jenny at least gets me a little bit.
So what's with that criminal thing? Axel said you were a criminal. Is that true? What the shit did you do?
I did. I stole the future of a much beloved person away. But that wasn't the only thing I did. A lot of blood was spilled that day, and I started it. I was sentenced to execution by firing squad, but as a Don, I was allowed exile instead.
Don?
I'm the leader of Familia Grimm. You know about them, don't you?
Scarlet's Familia, right?
Yes, my most excellent underling. Serious and honest. What a good kid he is. My return has probably caused him more trouble. He was always yelling at you. Yelling at me. Mr. Hamlin, you need to take things more seriously. I really miss it. I wish I could turn back time. I wonder where it all went wrong. I have nowhere to run in this town, and I can't return to the Grimms. All that's keeping me here are my feelings for you. Even though the time I've spent with you is hardly anything compared to how long I've lived, right now you're keeping my heart afloat. But isn't my fondness of you a burden? You should hurry up and get out of here, Fraulein.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Hamlin?
Good question. Okay.
You want to kidnap me? That's like not cool, my dude.
Yes, fate won't allow it. At some point, something I couldn't see would whisper into my ear, do this, do that. Resisting it was pointless. I would obey its commands without even realizing it. That same voice called me back to this town. You see, I wanted to see all the people I missed so dearly. I wanted to so badly, but I knew I couldn't. I knew that much. I had no intention of returning, both for my sake and that of my familia. But before I realized it, I was back in town, and I'd been taken to the church, even though this holy space is not a place I should be. Wouldn't So have known who this was? And it's not just this church. I shouldn't be anywhere in this town. I understand it intellectually, but my body won't behave. I can't fight it.
Okay, let's go together. I'll come with you.
What?
Go. If you can't act, I'll help you. Let's leave this town together. It sucks and it's fucked up anyhow. I feel like there's a really unequal distribution of wealth here. I'm pretty pissed off with them just assuming that the people in slums are bad people. That's not okay. Just because you're poor doesn't mean you're somehow immoral. That whole, Protestant work ethic thing is bullshit. It's not work hard and be rewarded. It's usually work hard and reward the people above you who have all the power.
No, stop. You only say that because you've read a lot of Karl Marx and you don't know how dangerous it is out there.
But the town is a dangerous place for you, isn't it, Mr. Hamlin? Also, see my previous regards being fucked up. And if neither situation is going to change, I think leaving is the better option. And if you can't leave on your own, I'll help you. If you can't act, I'll lend you my hand. Let's leave.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Why do you love him?
Okay, Christ.
I love you, so please snatch me away.
Oh my god. No. 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 Did he just call her a dummy?
Oh, fuck this guy. I don't care. I actually legitimately hate this. Me too! It was early in the morning, but a loud noise had torn through the silence, waking her. What was that? Oh no, looks like we're caught. I guess you really can't flight. Mr. Hamlin. Looks like I won't be able to leave town with you. But don't look at me like that. I'd like to save you at least. He gathered her wrists in one hand and bound them with a cord he'd pulled from his bag. Bear with it for a bit. They'll let you go right away. He kissed her gently, gazing into her anxious eyes. What? You're not mad anymore? That kind of makes... No. No, 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 no. No, no, no! Toilets. Okay, so he leaves. This game just took a drastic turn towards toilets. Oh, good. Mr. Caramillo, what did you want to talk to me about? Oh, thanks for coming. Have a seat. Kari, would you please see yourself out? What for? You're too harsh in your choice of words, and I feel bad if we double-team the Signorina. I'll report what happened, so please just do as I say. Well, perhaps it's for the better, if you'll excuse me. Lewd. Alright, he's gone. I wanted to talk to you about Hamlin. Signorina, he's not a stranger to it all, is he? Well, you don't have to hide it. I already know. My ears are sharp after all. I heard you having a friendly chat with him while we were waiting for Hamlin to come out. And I'm not the only one who knows. I'm the only one who knows. I haven't said anything to Axel or even Kyrie. He was like me. Like you? Yes, I found him collapsed where I was discovered. He was completely helpless and I saved him. You'd been busy lately because you'd be going to see him then. Yeah, I was trying to help someone in need, just like you did for me. It made me happy. Your heart was in the right place, but Hamlin isn't the type of person a signorina like you should be getting involved with. Is it because of the horrible crimes that he committed? Yes, exactly. He's a horrible, unspecified criminal. Are the crimes something that can never be forgiven? There are some that can be. But there are others that can't. His crimes were so severe that even an eternity wouldn't be enough time to erase them. He microwaved scrambled eggs. Hamlin, like myself, is a member of the ruling class. He can't die. Since the score couldn't be settled with his death, he was exiled. But now that he's returned, we can't just exile him again. He's currently being held in the former prison. It's a mental institution now. I just wanted you to know that. Is it permanent? Yes, so long as there are people who cannot forgive him. Ow. But perhaps the day will come when they can. No one knows what the future holds. Okay? What? Why? Why anything? That it? That's the end. We're done. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, that was the worst game I've ever played, on a variety of factors. I hope that was amusing for you. We saw it to the end. I don't know what happened. Humunculus has just subscribed for 33 months in a row saying, "This has been Now Rage. Thank you for screaming." Yeah, I feel like a swiftly tilting Kathleen is a better name for this stream half the time. Yeah, I'm done. Stream the uninstall. Could we watch you delete it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hold on. Let me just go back to the right corner here. Oh, hold on. Stop. I don't care. Whoa! What's this? This is the key. This is a tear gas bomb for emergency use. If you need it to use it, pull this pin out and toss it. The gas will rise, get as low as you can. There's a handgun for self-defense. No, thanks. Oh, she gets a different outfit. Hey, she becomes a soldier. Yay, she joins Familia Oz. Oh my goodness, she's gonna be guarding the prison. What could possibly happen? Christ. Hey, Mr. Hamlin. Jenny. What a surprise. Can angels really enter such a dark, gloomy place? I'm not an angel. I'm part of Familia Oz now. Mr. Karamia gave me prison guard duty. Huh. I guess the superior of an angel must be God. Well, I guess God is a generous being after all. She has guns and weapons. That sounds fucking awesome. Your first assignment? Put bullets in Hamlin. So you're my guard. Does that mean we can see each other from now on? Yeah, I don't think we can be together like this forever, though. Alright. Okay, so you can talk to him while he's in prison. That sucks. Okay. So, quit. Yes, I'd like to quit this game. And uninstall. Did I hit uninstall? What did I... This will delete all Ozmafia game content from this computer. The game will remain in your games library, but to play in the future you'll have to re-download its content. Great. Deleted. This has been Now Kiss. Thank you very much. Wild Peak says, has subscribed 58 months in a row, saying congratulations on surviving this awful game. I'm going to take a well-deserved Christmas break. I am going to... I think that was the Pachette ending, that she becomes a soldier. Oh, good. Now hide it from the library? Yeah, I could do that too. I don't know how to do that. Properties. Local files. Whatever. I'll do that later. Anjay Zaida, subscriber 27 months in a row, saying I've been able to get the damn theme song out of my head for weeks. Even better, it's by a Canadian Christian group. Oh, interesting. Alright. Anyhow. No, that's not the Pachette ending. Oh, the Pachette ending is you become friends with her and help her out. Oh, that sounds... that sucks. Well, anyhow, thanks for joining us. This game sucks. We're never playing it again. Go read the wiki if you're curious. Apparently it's just a horrible piece of shit. But apparently this game is very popular, and I don't know why. And I'm taking a well-deserved Christmas break, and I don't know what I'm playing when I come back, but I am never playing an Otome game again, as long as I live, because I'm done with them, and it's going to be 2019, and I don't need 2018 problems in 2019. We're done with that. So, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed this stream. It'll be back in January, and we are never doing that again. Bye!